boy coach that works there, and like he had a problem with one of the girls. The girl saying, "Oh look, guys, my boyfriend's coming," calling him boy. I'm like, what the fuck? You're still a kid. Like, relax, you know? And it's just like so bad. Like, I don't like that, you know? Like, I'm not trying to get in trouble with BS. You know? That's just like gross. No, you know? And that's weird as fuck. But yeah, and then let's see if I have any more stories for you guys. I could have sworn I had so much rent. Oh my god, I worked at this one school one time. I was subbing there. And then, hold on guys, I tried something, sorry. Anyways, I was subbing there, and this coach, he's married, okay? He has a whole wife, but he didn't tell me that when I was working there, right? I put, like, when we were at work, I was like, oh, do you want me to help you with anything? Let me do something. He was like, no, you're good, you can just chill. Like, you don't have to do anything. But I kind of had a feeling like he was tricking me. I'm like, what the fuck does he mean? Like, you don't have to do anything, you know? Because my boss texted me before I even went there. He's like, make sure you do a good job because he's been complaining about the subs. And I'm just like, oh, damn, okay. So when I went there, he kept telling me like, oh, you don't gotta do anything. Like, it's all chill. I'll do it. I got this. Right? And it's like, okay. And I kept following him. I was like, oh, let me help you set up the cones. No. He's like, no. I'll do it. And I'm just like, no, it's fine. Like, I can help. Like, I'm here for a reason to help, right? He's like, no, you're good. Like, just you can chill out and sit, right? And I did it. I kept like just following him around, talking to him, helping him with the cones. Like, even though he said no, like, I just grabbed the cones and started putting them, you know, setting up for a game for the kids. Anyways, then we do that, whatever. And I play with them. He starts like being all funny, making me laugh, this and that. And I'm just like laughing and being goofy and like, you know, just me, whatever. Then after work goes by, this dude, he's like, we're walking to my car, and he's like, oh, you have a very pretty accent. And I was like, oh, thank you. And then he's like, where are you from? Like, your accent is so de-hazing or some shit like that. And I was like, thank you, whatever. Like, and I thought that was a little strange. I was like, since you're married, because my roommate has worked with him before, and he didn't do that to her. But like, she told me he's married, you know. And then I was like, anyways, so then I was like, oh, thank you, whatever. Then I go to my car, got in the car, whatever. Driving home, he texts me. He's like, hey, did I just pass you in a white Audi? I was like, no, that wasn't me. I'll have like a Hyundai SUV, whatever. Right? He's like, oh yeah, I figured much. That girl was as pretty as you or some shit like that. Right? I have this all on text, so he can't even deny it. You know what I mean? And I was like to him, I'm like, LOL, thanks for all the compliments, but I'm just trying to keep this professional, like, like, you know? Whatever. This dude goes on to say, I'm married. It's only professional. And I'm just like, is it though? Is it though? Because, like, you'll be flirting with me, like, what the fuck? Like, you know? And then he was just like, I was like, you know, whatever. Like, you know? And he's like, I was like, okay, LOL. That's it. Or, okay, cool. That's it. I still have proof that he was flirting with me. So if anything comes back to me, or he has something to say about me and complains about me, like, bitch, you're sexually harassing me, bitch. Like, you know, and I have proof, so. Because at the other school, the other coach fucking was flirting with me at first. He was obsessed with me. Not obsessed, but like, he liked me, you know, whatever. Then when he found out I had a boyfriend, whatever, blah, 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 all that shit, he like started being a bitch to me and treating me like shit, and like, because he doesn't like me. And, you know, that was just weird. You know? He literally, and then that coach would literally call me pretty in front of the kids, like saying, oh, isn't Coach Mimi, because the kids would be like, Coach Mimi's better, and then he's like, yeah, isn't she pretty too, or some shit like that. And he'd always tell me like, you only like it because you're so pretty, like this and that. And like, okay. You know, but he'd call me pretty in front of the kids. I got kids to prove that he called me pretty. So like, I was like, whatever, okay, you know, fuck you. But anyways, what do you guys think of the hair? Do we like it? How are we feeling? Let me turn it on and see if I can show you guys. don't know if you guys can see, but it's like highlighted, and I like it. I just gotta